Oh, hello. From the zenith of international fame to the crashing destruction of a barrel-soaked nightmare, Donkey Kong had it all and lost it all. Money, power, bananas. Donkey Kong was the highest form of entertainment in a world known only to drought, recession, and Jimmy Carter. Today we take a look back and see behind the pixels.
I mean, I never wanted to be famous. I just wanted to live my life, my dream. It never occurred to me that, kidnapping plumbers' girlfriends, holding them hostage, that was something people wanted to see. And then I started throwing barrels. That was the end.
Look, it was 1981. Everything was Galaga or Galaxian or Gorf. Everybody had space on their minds. And I wanted to give the world something new, something different, something completely unexpected. What they needed was Donkey.
I mean, hey, I was just your average Western lowland gorilla, Just trying to live my life, eating steaks, grooming friends, trying like hell to get that silver to come in faster. But I knew I was made for more than that. So, in December 79, I moved to New York, and the rest is history.
See, all the great games back then were based on actual events. Frogger, Pong, Wizard of War, MLK Jr. Assassination Day. I needed some inspiration. I looked through the newspapers, I looked through TV reports, and I finally found it. I saw that image of a giant ape standing on top of a scaffold, throwing sweet barrels of good God cash.
So there I was. It was winter in New York. The most beautiful time of the year in the most beautiful town of the world. And that's when I saw her. The most beautiful lady I've ever seen in my life. So I did the only thing I could do. I kidnapped her and climbed to the nearest construction site and started throwing barrels at anybody who got in my way.
I mean, what was I supposed to do? The damn dirty ape kidnapped my girlfriend. Yeah, I said it. I mean, I'm not just gonna sit back and let some guy throw fireballs left and right, up and down. I'll move my way up. That's why I brought my hammer. Wasn't long before Donkey Kong's story had captivated the entire world. And then it all came crashing down.
I mean, it all played out beautifully. The giant monkey, the damsel in distress, the perfectly cast ethnic hero. We became millionaires overnight.
It wasn't long before it all came crashing down. I mean, they didn't even give me a name at first. It was just Jumpman, which I thought was pretty racist, due to all the Italian-American jumping stereotypes. But the money was good. It wasn't long before it all came crashing down.
So that first year I made $7 million. I mean, it was insane. What's a gorilla gonna do with $7 million? I mean, you tell me. Here I was living in New York City. Every corner there was something to buy. Drugs, alcohol, women. I did it all. And it all came crashing down.
And then it all came crashing down!
It was me, Nikki Sixx, and Eddie Money. We'd each just done about $600 worth of Quaaludes. I woke up next to some Thai ladyboy. Oh God, the police. The blood. I went away for a little while after that. Jesus. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Lil Ping.
Last time I saw him, Oh, God. 86, 85. Yeah, I saw him at Spago's and came over to my table and asked me, borrow a couple bucks here. He didn't look good. He didn't look good at all. But, I gave it to him. Oh, I had it. I had. It all came crashing down for that guy.
One dark, desperate night, DK came to me. It was 1984, 5 possibly. He was out of his mind. High, drunk, everything you could be. Everything he could force down his gullet. He'd let this disease of money and fame and power and drugs take him over. And I was scared for him. And he came to me in my palatial Japanese estate. And he asked me for any money that he could get. And I mean, I had to oblige. I mean, he'd made me what I was today. It's the guiltiest I've ever felt helping another human being, another monkey being. It all came crashing down.
Polly? Oh, man. Wonder what happened to her.
I wonder what happened to
I heard she died.
So what am I up to now? Well, I run my own charity for at-risk ape youths. It's called Kong's Kids. Just for inner jungle youth, just making sure to, keep them out of the streets and keep them in the trees. But, I got a wife now, kids, I'm all cleaned up. Play poker with my friends. But, sometimes I miss the good old days. When there was scaffolding everywhere and you could just... God. Don't get me wrong, I love my life. I'm glad I'm alive. But I wouldn't trade stealing all those women, throwing all those barrels, conjuring all those fireballs for all the money in the world.
And now, behind the Pixel exclusive, Donkey Kong, Mario, and Miyamoto together for the first time in almost 33 years, touring the site that made them all legends. Dr. Julian Johnson Sr. Esquire III, good night and good gaming. My mustache? Yeah. I don't understand what the big deal is. Everybody changes the facial hair. Plus, it was the 80s. People had that. Reynolds, Selleck, Oates. They all shaved. They didn't. They didn't shave.